Hello, everybody. Welcome to this class on how to get prepared, how to prepare your business for Black Friday and Christmas. Welcome to the School of Personal Branding. This is one of the classes that we host every year for our members and students to get them ready for the biggest sales season of the year, of every year. So once again, welcome to the Black Friday and Holiday Cash Flow Preparatory class powered by the School of Personal Branding. My name is Emily Wale-Koya. I'm a woman of faith. I'm a prophetic and international speaker, women's empowerment and business coach. And I'm also the Gucci of personal branding, which is a title that I put on myself and I gave myself because I understand the power of personal branding. I'm also a mom of 4 and of course, a wife of 1 man. I built my personal brand from scratch and turned it into a multi-6-figure USD, of course, online coaching business from home back in Nigeria. If you know me very well, you know that I sell my products and my offers in USD, and I don't live in America someplace yet. I still live in Nigeria, but I've been able to do that. I've been able to build a brand and I've been able to position that brand to attract clients who can pay me in dollars. I'm the founder of the School of Personal Branding. I've trained over 17,000 entrepreneurs in the last 7 years and coached over 1,500 women in 5 years on personal branding, monetization, and starting a coaching business online. That's a little bit about me. That's not my grass to grace story anyway. That's not where I'm coming from. This is just what I've been able to do or what I've been able to achieve. Hopefully we get to meet each other or hear, have an opportunity to have another webinar, and then we can share, that where I'm coming from, my story, and where I am now, where I'm actually going. So why this free class? Well, we want you well informed and prepared for the biggest sales season of the year. All right, Black Friday is the biggest sales season of the year, and it just ushers in the rest. When it happens, it happens towards the end of the year. I think the one for this year is on the 24th. It happens towards the end of the year, and it just ushers in that festive spirit. It just ushers in that sales, that purchase, that buy, it just brings it in, just ushers it in. It comes right after Thanksgiving, right? So it just ushers that in for us to the end of the year. So it's 2 in 1. There's Black Friday, then there's also Christmas, the Christmas sales or Christmas holiday sales. So that's 2 in 1 that you do not want to ignore. You don't want to ignore it at all. So there are some people that probably have been ignoring this. Like if you're here and you've been ignoring Black Friday and you've been ignoring Christmas sales, can I see your hand? Quickly go to the comments and chat with me. Like you've never had a Black Friday sale, you've never had a Cyber Monday sale, you've never had Christmas sales. You are a business owner, okay? You own a business, you sell stuff. You sell products, or you offer services. So quickly, let's do a bit of interaction. You haven't, and you're a business owner. So you are a business owner. So you've been ignoring, and I want to really hear from you so that I know the kind of audience that I have. You've ignored Black Friday. Yeah, I see a number of your feedback. You ignore Black Friday. Can you tell me why you ignore Black Friday? Can you tell me why you ignore Christmas? In terms of selling Christmas sales. Can I get feedback on that? You've been ignoring Black Friday for years. You know about it, but you've ignored it over time. All right. So somebody quickly talk to me. Yeah, Temilolu, I see your feedback. Or Molara, the same thing. I see your feedback. So over the years, you've never had a Black Friday sale. You've never had a Christmas sale. You just let it slide. So because this is going to be the last time that you do that. This is going to be the last time that you do that. So henceforth, you are, I sell stock, but never take part in Black Friday. Good. So the thing is, whatever you sell, as long as you have something that you are selling, okay, you can actually participate in Black Friday sales and Christmas sales, right? Don't leave it for the giant brands and companies. Don't leave it for Apple. Don't leave it for Amazon. Don't leave it for Walmart. Don't leave it for all those giant big brands that we know out there. Small business owners like yourself and myself, we can, cashing on the opportunity, we can actually get into the game as well. And that's what we want to look at here today. Whether you offer services or you sell courses or you sell digital products or you sell physical products, you run a boutique or something, you sell flowers, it doesn't matter. Anyone who is a business owner, all right, anyone who's a business owner can get in to this Black Friday stuff. And that's what we're here. I haven't done any special Black Friday sale, but I do Christmas. Okay, great. So what happens is sometimes you don't do Black Friday sales, but you buy from people that do Black Friday sales. And you're a business owner. Does that sound fair? Right? You're actually buying from others, but you are not selling anything. So nobody's buying from you. It doesn't sound fair. So you need to cash in on this because it's the biggest sales season. Prices crash, like crash. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how not to just crash your price, because you don't really have to crash your price. Okay. We're going to talk about that. You don't have to crash your price, but you can stack your present offer. You can stack it up. You can add some bonuses on it and still keep the price the same. So you don't have to crash your price. It all depends on what you sell. So I would love you guys to, hopefully we're going to have a time to ask questions, and you can ask me questions that are specific to your business. So get your notebook and pen. You will need to take down notes. Again, my slides are pretty few. I think they're about 20 slides. But what I'm going to be sharing, I beg your pardon, would have needed 100 slides, because my typical webinar would take 70 to 100 slides. Okay, so if I'm going to be here for the next 1 hour, that's going to be my typical webinar, excluding Q&A. All right, so but I only have 20 slides, so a lot of the things I'm going to be sharing will be from the top of my head. All right, so you really want to take notes, even if the replay is going to be available for you to access after now. So when you hear Black Friday, what do you picture? All right, what do you picture? You can talk to me, okay, while I read what I think, what I picture. All right, when you hear Black Friday, what do you picture? Personally, as a consumer, I think of people lining up outside retail shops at 6 a.m. looking for insanely good deals. Okay, if you've been abroad or you live abroad, you probably would know, you would see people outside Macy's, you would see them at Walmart, you would see them at Nordstrom, you would see them in a couple of Apple stores, if they are offering, and because literally every big brand would be doing something on Black Friday. Literally every big brand. Literally, I'm not saying every, because I'm sure there are exceptions, but literally all. So Molara says price slash. Yes, price slash, exactly. So you would see something that probably was $1,000 and now they're telling you it's $147. You've been ready because you know Black Friday is people going to slash prices. They would slash prices for their courses, prices for their coaching program, prices for their skincare products, prices for their services, prices for whatever. For literally whatever. Good deals and sometimes special, not very common products at real good prices. This is correct. Sometimes there are special products that are not something that they have been marketing before. They just release them. They're brand new. So I want you to take note of that. I think giveaways, chaos in the marketplace. So it's chaos, but it's kind of good chaos, right? Because that's how Black Friday is. It's noisy. There's a lot of noise, attached to Black Friday. And that noise also helps. And I'm going to show you some statistics or data as we go. So personally, as a consumer, I think of people lining up outside retail shops at 6 a.m. looking for insanely good deals. As an entrepreneur, which is yourself and myself, I think of it as one of the biggest sales days of the year. So as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, why would you ignore the biggest sales day or days of the year? Black Friday is the biggest weekend for sales, of the year, because there's Black Friday, then there is Small Business Saturday, okay? Then there is Sunday. You're not going to skip Sunday. Then we have Cyber Monday. So the entire weekend up to Monday is everybody goes berserk. People are buying. Whether you say it's chaotic or not, people are buying. There are customers that have been waiting because they know that companies, my email service providers, my webinar providers, if a year access for my webinar provider is $1,000, or $997, for Black Friday is going to become 100 and something. It's going to become 200 and something. It only happens that time. Like these offers or these deals, you will not get them someplace else. This is the big thing about Black Friday. So the sales are there, but what makes the sales happen? What drives it is the price slash okay, is the special deals, and it's the short window of opportunity that consumers, okay, or customers have, because it doesn't run forever. It's only for 4 days. Some people are going to do theirs for 1 day. So as I'm speaking, you want to start to think about yours. Okay, some people are going to have to do theirs for 1 day. They're going to tell you it's 24-hour sales, 24 hours only. Some people even do theirs before Black Friday. They do theirs before the chaos. So you want to start to think, and yes, of course, you can ask me questions. All right. And I'm part of it this year. Thank you. Great. I'm imagining myself catching the opportunity. Great. Great. So yes, you're going to cash in on the opportunity to do this. So you and I, are we good? As an entrepreneur or as entrepreneurs, we're going to do Black Friday sales and Christmas sales this year. Can I see your hand if you're with me? If you're not sure, now this is, you are an entrepreneur, you're a business owner. If you're here, you're not a business owner, then you don't have to, I'm not really speaking to you right now. Although what we're sharing can be beneficial to you, right? It can be beneficial to you because you can quickly actually package up something. This is the time where I get my people to launch. So for example, we have those in SOPB, in the School of Personal Branding Q4 cohorts. They're going to be launching in November. They're going to be launching in November. So this is a good time for you to launch. So you can actually package something quickly. All right. That's why we're doing this a bit earlier. I really wanted to do it before November. We're doing it a bit earlier so that you can begin to think and you can actually get yourself prepared. For some of you that have never made any money online, this could be the time you make your first $1,000. For some of you that have never made any money online, this could be the first time you make this is the time you make your first $1,000. This could be your opportunity. For those of us that have been making money, you could double, you could triple, you could quadruple, you could just increase how much you make, and you can inject cash flow into your business for Black Friday. So you've got to really pay attention. Don't sleep on this one. Don't watch other people. Listen, I've done Black Friday sales in the past. I've been doing Black Friday sales for the last 5 years. There are times when I did Black Friday sales where I woke up and I went on Instagram and I saw Black Friday everywhere. And I quickly started packaging something, And yes, at times like that, I made some money. But imagine the times when I prepared. Imagine when I prepared, like at the beginning of the year, I already knew about Black Friday. It's one of the biggest sales period in my own company, in my own business, or for my business. So right from the previous year, when I was running the other Black Friday in 2022, I already was preparing for the 2023 Black Friday sales. I already knew it was coming, and I told myself I was going to do better. So you should add it as a culture, as a marketing or sales or, something culture in your organization, and make sure you are prepared. Make sure you are prepared. You are prepared from third quarter before you get into the second quarter. You start to build up your list. You start to build up your community. You start to create hype and all of that. So we're going to look at that. Okay. So I want more hands. If you're here and you're not one of those that are just looking at me with your side eye or your corner eye, I'm like, what is she going to talk about? Let's wait for her to land, whatever. If you're not that kind of person, then put your hand up like you're going to do Black Friday sales with me this year. We're going to do Black Friday sales. We're going to do it big. We're going to cash in on it. We're going to learn all we can learn right now in the next 30 minutes. And we're going to do Black Friday sales. We're doing this. We're going to do Christmas sales. We're doing this. And we're preparing and planning ahead. We're going to prepare from now and plan ahead to do this. All right, great. Awesome. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your feedback. Awesome. Thank you. Great. So Black Friday isn't just one day anymore. All right, like I explained, I already said that. It's turned into a 4-day or more events, because you can stretch yours, you can stretch yours. There are strategies to do that. But typically, it's a 4-day event. There's Black Friday. There is Small Business Saturday, which is the Saturday after Friday. Then there is Sunday. Then we have Cyber Monday. So there are 4 days. You can choose to offer something different on Black Friday and end it for 24 hours. So begin to think. All right, begin to write down, ideas will be coming to you. So start to think and make sure you're writing down. And if you need clarification at the end of this, hopefully we would have time. I will take a few questions, all right? And we can have some sort of conversation. I pray that the Holy Spirit will give you enlightenment, and he would grant you wisdom to even hear beyond what I'm sharing, so that you can begin to plot your way to creating a successful and lucrative Black Friday sales for your business. So Black Friday usually ends on Cyber Monday, which is a Monday, all right? And more businesses and more businesses go online. Like customers, consumers are shopping online. They don't have to come to your shop. They can shop online. Sometimes they can come to your shop and that's fine. Okay. So why Black Friday? What's the big deal? Emily, what's all these things you're talking about for the last 15 minutes or so, right? So on Black Friday, shoppers are now more likely to shop online than in store. Listen, guys, listen, ladies, on Black Friday, shoppers are now more likely to shop online than in store. Compared to sales on any other Friday, customers are 6 times more likely to buy online on Black Friday. All right. So, for example, let's say I've never bought something from my webinar company, right? My webinar provider. Okay. But I'm waiting for Black Friday because I know they're going to crash their price. Right? So I'm waiting. So that's going to make it, excuse me, that's going to make me shop from them. And I have not shopped since the year started. And I'm only going to be shopping in November. So this happens to a lot of people. So 6 times more, likely to buy online on Black Friday customers. On Black Friday and Cyber Monday, e-commerce retailers report revenue increases of 240%. On Black Friday, 240% and 380% respectively. Online traffic increases up to 220% on Black Friday. It increases. So whatever the typical is, it increases. There's an additional 220, almost a quarter on Black Friday and 155% on Cyber Monday. That's because Cyber Monday is as good as Black Friday. It's very important. Yes, the sales window is winding down, but people are still looking forward to it. So that's why you need to up your game. That's why you need to put in more effort. You need to continue to build momentum before Friday, before Black Friday. So once it's 1st of November, you should begin, like right now, you should begin to prepare what you're going to post on the 1st of November. You should begin to prepare, and that should lead you, and that should just begin to guide you, to Black Friday. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. Does anybody understand what I just explained? Well, I don't know. Some people will find a way. Maybe they will rename it. I do not know. I'm not sure why. Can we change the name Black Friday? I think that is my issue. Okay, that's gonna be up to not me or not me today, not today. Okay, so I can change the name, for example, because I'm a personal branding expert and I believe that I can do all things, and I know the strategy to use, but maybe not today. Okay, so maybe we would look at that and we will begin to call ours White Friday or Pink Friday. Yeah, some businesses actually do that. So this thing you said is not, you're probably going to stumble on it on Black Friday. On that Black Friday, you're going to see some people, you can actually call yours Pink Friday. You can actually give it another name, but it should relate with your business. It should relate with your brand. It shouldn't cost you harm. It should do you good. So you want to be very careful here. That's why everybody needs a coach. You don't just want to just run wild and just think you know what you're doing. You need to be able to bounce this off a coach who knows what they are doing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So I know some people have issues with the Black Friday and all of that, but that's not why we're here. All right. That's not why we're here at all. We're here to, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't stop us from going to heaven. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't remove anything from our system. It doesn't. Okay. But yes, I do understand that maybe you should change the name. So you can change the name. Some people don't even do Black Friday. Last year, I stumbled on a small business who says they don't do Black Friday, right? Because I can't remember what their reason was, but the reason was fair enough, but that's them. So you're building your own business. It's your decision. You're the CEO of your business, aren't you? So if you don't want to do Black Friday, it's totally up to you. No forcing at all, no forcing. But if you want to do it, then stick around and let's talk about it. And really, if you don't want to do it, no pressure from A to Z at all. Whatever your decision is, just like some people don't do Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween, right? My kids keep asking me, I don't celebrate Halloween. As a Christian, I don't celebrate Halloween. But some people do it. Some Christians do it. Some people celebrate it. And that's totally up to them. All right. So this is still Black Friday. Anyway, maybe next year we'll change it to Pink Friday or Yellow Friday or something. And you can actually change yours right now if you have what it takes to market it, if you think you can. All right, let's go on. Are we good? Are we still here? Are we still here? Everybody still here? Are we still good? Or we should end the class? Are we still here? Feedback, quick. Should we go on or should we go talk to the authorities to change the name? All right, great. All right, great. We're here. Good. Thank you so much for your incredible quick feedback. Yes, thank you. All right. So again, why Black Friday? 6 out of 10 shoppers purchase because of sales. All right. 6 out of 10 shoppers purchase because of sales. You can imagine 6 out of 10 shoppers purchase because they know there's going to be big sales happening, right? Actually, it was called Black Friday because they say retailers' accounts go from red to black. This is a mindset issue, which I also used to have until I researched it. Like whatever mindset you guys have about Black Friday, I'm doing Black Friday. I've been doing for the last 5 years, and it has not removed anything from my system. Honestly, it has actually added to my business, and I'm not promoting the devil with my Black Friday sales in my company. So I don't see why it's a problem. Freda, yes, I've heard different versions of how the name came about. I've heard that it was from the slave trade era. I've heard a couple of things. I'm hearing yours now. This is the first time I'm hearing yours. So whatever it is anyway, like I said again, and this is me speaking to you with love in my heart, I always buy my body lotion anytime there's sales. Yeah, you buy your body lotion. Now people are going to buy from you, right? We have to position and sell. Okay, good. That's fine. So again, if you don't want to do Black Friday because of the name Black Friday or because of what you think it's attached to or tied to, it's very okay. It's your decision, okay? It's your decision. That's fine. All right, let's go on. So again, 6 out of 10 shoppers purchase because of sales. Of course, who wouldn't purchase because of sales? Who wouldn't purchase because, I mean, if I've been charging $14,000 and for Black Friday, I'm like charging, maybe I take 2K off or something. Who wouldn't purchase? If people know that that's what I do every year, if they know that's what I do every year, some people kind of are waiting for whatever bundle I'm going to put out there because it's going to be like, I could put out a bundle that would have cost maybe 400 and something thousand naira. But now I'm saying, hey, take the bundle for 15K or 20K. You can imagine. You can, even if the bundle was going to cost 150,000 naira and I'm offering it to you at 10K or 15,000 naira, that's huge. That's heavy. That's why, there's going to be 6 people buying out of 10 because of that sales, because of that sales. All right. So how to run a successful and lucrative Black Friday sales, how to run, and this Black Friday is not just for Black Friday, and I want to really say this. Again, I said a number of things I'm going to be sharing will be from the top of my head and my heart. They are not on my screen and all of that, right? So please don't try to distract me, okay, guys? Just keep everything to you. So we're going to have time when we ask questions. Okay, thank you so much. So how to run a successful and lucrative Black Friday sales. Again, this is not just about Black Friday or for Black Friday alone. This is for Black Friday. This is for the entire weekend, the entire Black Friday weekend. So there's Black Friday, there's Small Business Saturday, there's Sunday, okay, and you can even call Sunday a name. I don't even have a name for Sunday. It's just because it is a day from Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and then there's Cyber Monday. Sunday doesn't have a name. So you can use the opportunity to name Sunday. Probably I'm going to do that. Kent, please take notes and let me know. Well, I'm probably going to rename Sunday. I'm going to give it a name. And you can do the same thing. Listen, you can brand anything. And you got to learn how to do this confidently, boldly, with authority that you have from heaven and from Christ. Okay, good. So we're gonna talk about how you can actually run one. It's for 4 days, all right? Then there's also Christmas. You should begin to think about Christmas sales. You could offer 12 days of Christmas. You could do that. You could offer some free stuff. You could offer some paid stuff, or you could just do 3 days of Christmas, or you could just have Christmas sales for 1 day. But whatever you're doing, it's very, very important that your marketing is on point. You work on your marketing. Nothing about what I'm sharing is going to work if your marketing is floppy, if your marketing is flat, if your marketing does not exist. Please take my word, what I just said now, very important. Nothing will work for you if your marketing does not exist, or it is floppy, or it is flat. It's not going to work. Your marketing is very important. Are we here? Who's ready to go with me to the next? I think I have about 5 or 6 tips that I'm going to be sharing on how you can actually run a successful Black Friday sale. Anybody here? Because something disappeared on my screen. The chat disappeared. Okay. All right. I see some feedback. That's good. All right. So the first thing here is to plan ahead, which is what we're doing now. All right. But beyond this, you want to plan your own plan. All right. You want to work on your own plan. So what does it mean to plan ahead? I already shared with you that there were times when I just got up one morning. In fact, the first time I did a Black Friday sale, I just woke up one morning and I saw Black Friday everywhere, people selling hair, Black Friday everywhere. I said, oh my God, I can do this. I should do this. I forgot. So I quickly went to Canva. I put something together, some graphics together, and then I put it out there. And you know what happened? I made 300 and something thousand naira in naira. This was 5 years ago. I think that was my very first Black Friday sale. I made 300 and something, and I did this in one day. I did not do the small business Saturday because I was a novice. I didn't do Cyber Monday. I didn't do anything on Sunday. I just did for only that day. But now I become a pro, I become an expert. So I prepare, I have all of the tools and the assets to actually get more from Black Friday and offer more to my community. So whatever you're doing from Black Friday, it's not just about you making money, it's about you giving your community something back. So I want us to be clear. So when you go out there, because Black Friday, you got to be salesy. You got to be shameless with your selling, with your marketing, with your products. Write that down. There's no pitying anybody. Forget about it. You've got to learn. You are the CEO of your business. You are the marketing head of your business. All right. You are the owner of your business. You have value that you're bringing to the world. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty or bad or that you like money. No, it's not just about you like money. You've created something that is going to be of benefit to somebody else. You should get paid, or you should be giving something in exchange for that. Period. That's how you should begin to see selling. Okay. And then marketing your product. That's how you should begin to say. Okay. So again, please pay attention. Plan ahead. What are the things that you need to plan ahead? I'm going to share some of them with you right now. But as I'm speaking, I want you to be thinking. I want you to tell the Holy Spirit to open your eyes, to open your mind, to get you ready that you want to do this. Even if this is your first time, even if you're not too sure you understand everything that I'm sharing, because I think I'm speaking a bit too fast. All right. But he can help you. The fact that you're here and you're present and you want to learn, that he should quicken your mind to learn. So plan ahead. When is Black Friday? You should know the date. November 24th. You should know, is usually the last week in November. So there's 24th, there's 25th, there's 26th, there's 27th. And then after that, there's Christmas. So plan ahead. What are the things that you're going to need for Black Friday? What promotional graphics would you need to promote? Because you're not just going to wake up one day and just throw something out on Black Friday itself. No, you have to get the people ready, your community ready. If you don't have a community, you can start building one now in preparation for Black Friday. Because now you know. Does anybody have a question here already on this one? Already. I will take questions, hopefully, again, at the end. But let me see if anybody has a question right here. Okay. If you have a question, please put your hand up. Just indicate first. Then I know I can wait for you to ask a question. But if I don't see any hand, it means there's no question. So that we're good. Anybody has a question? So begin to plan ahead. All right. Begin to plan ahead. What are you going to sell? How much are you going to sell what you want to sell? How much have you sold it before? How much can you sell it now? What can you offer? Do you have to discount your price, or do you have to keep your price at where it is, but add bonuses like an offer stack? You can stack some bonuses on that, on that offer. So your offer, like, you don't have to kill yourself to make it to throw in a discount for Black Friday. It's not by force to throw in a discount. There are other ways. And I'm going to show you a bit. And if you sell physical products and you're here, feel free to ask me questions. All right. Hopefully, I'm also going to share an example with you. Okay. I'm going to share an example with you. So number 2 is to get clear on your irresistible offer. All right. Black Friday happens only once a year. And this is the only time really that you should actually slash your price down if you're going to go that slash price route. If you're not going to go that route, then question time is past now. Sorry, I don't want to go back. So you really want to give this your very best. Okay, this may be the time that you make the most money in the year for your business. Honestly, if you plan this properly, this could be the best time that you make the most money in your business. And again, this is not just about you making money. Think about your customers as well. Think about what will benefit them. Think about what will be a blessing to them. We're Christian women here, so you should be a blessing to people with your business, with the products and services that you offer. Always. Whether it's through pricing, whether it's through the content, whether it's through whatever, some extra that you add, think about the customer. Okay, what's the Black Friday thing that you're going to add to what you want to offer them? So your irresistible offer again should be properly put together. It could be like a signature offer that you have. Okay, if you have a signature offer, you probably don't want to reduce the price. Okay, you probably want to add like a bonuses on it. All right. So for example, you can say that. Okay, let me run this tip by you guys quickly. Do not run the same special offer that you normally run, as it likely won't be enough. You know, Black Friday is you bring prices that shock people. All right, Black Friday is your opportunity to bring out prices that shock people. If I know something in Macy's is probably $500, you know, but I know for Black Friday they're going to offer it maybe for $70 or $100 and something. That's a shocker. But it's never going to happen again, most likely till another Black Friday. So, like I said, take a cue from these big brands and bring it and install it, you know, in your own small business. So you want to create something that is going to shock people. Is it that you're going to shock them with the price, or you're going to shock them with something new? You know, you can shock them with something new. You can create a new offer, entirely new. You can bundle up products. You can bundle up digital products. You can bundle up physical products. So what do I mean by bundling? So for example, you would normally sell a mini course for, let's say, $97. If you would be selling your course for $97 or $47 or whatever, right? But now, because of Black Friday, you want to now create a bundle. So instead of offering just a course, you can offer a course that has a workbook that's related to the course. You can have a course that has an ebook. You can have a course that has an audio recording or audio something. You can have a course that has, you know, something else. So you can have 4 products or 5 products in as one offer. So if all 3 of them individually was going to be $97 and something dollars, and if you put all together, I was going to get maybe $400 and something dollars. But today for Black Friday, you're offering for $67, something like that. So that's a shocker. So, but you really want to ensure that you are building hype for your Black Friday. People know that School of Personal Branding is $997, for example, right? So even if we offered it the last time at $497, I'm not going to discount School of Personal Branding because I cannot discount it below $497. And I already told people that it was never going to be $497 again. So I cannot go back on my word. So what's going to happen? I have to offer something else. I can take a course in the school. I can take something in the school, in the shop, and I can bundle. We have classes in the shop. So I can take 5 of them, you know, and then I can offer them for the price of one or for the price of none. Like if you put all together, instead of me offering it for one of the prices, I would even offer it for less than that. So you got to shock people. That's what it means. Any question? So you can bundle digital products, you can bundle services, you can bundle physical products. You can also collaborate with other people. So find people that do what you do. Collaborate with them. I can even collaborate, even if you sell digital products, I can collaborate with someone who does sales funnels. I can collaborate with someone who sells online courses, who teaches people how to sell online courses. I can collaborate with somebody who teaches people how to create content. I can collaborate with somebody who teaches people how to run ads. So, and then I teach personal branding and monetization or something. So that's going to be 5 products, you know, as one for the price of none. At the end of the day, if those products were like $100 and something or $200 and something or whatever amount they are, you know, but now I'm offering all 5, you know, as at the price of one, or for the price of one. You know, so it's something that you can do, and this kind of happens only on Black Fridays for that weekend. Right? So somebody's asking, Ma, I run a night web business and I drop ship. So I find it difficult creating offers for sale. How do I go about it? All right. So one of the ways that you can actually do this, okay, let me share 2 things that you can do. Number 1, I hope I remember both of them. So number 1 is for you to, if you have been selling and you know what your customers order the most, you know what moves the needle for you the most, you know what people have been buying the most, can you order them beforehand? That's 1. Number 2, is you can actually make your offer, but let your customers know the day that these things will be delivered to them. Those are two things you can do. So you don't have to say I cannot do Black Friday because I drop ship. So those are two things that you can do. If you know what people have been buying over time, does that help? Honor, victory. Does that help? If you know what your customers buy the most, if you know what will move the market in your niche for what you do the most, can you order them and just have them ready? You just have these particular things or particular items ready before time or beforehand. The second thing you can do is you can actually promote, a number of items, but let them know the day of arrival. Let them know the day it will be available for delivery. So since you drop ship, people are not expecting you to deliver to them, in one day, right? In 24 hours. Yeah. So I don't think it changes anything really. Honor, victory, can you talk to me? Does this help? Or you have more question on this one? So those are things that you can do. If you prepare your customers, if you prepare them for what's coming, it would make the job easier for you. But if you jump up and just put it out there, even you'll be confused and you're going to make promises that you cannot keep. So be prepared. Create your promotional graphics. Know everything literally that you're going to use to promote your Black Friday offer or your Black Friday weekend offer, all the way to Cyber Monday. That's what I mean. All right. Again, don't put out what is already there. If you're putting out what's already there, it must be some hot stuff. Okay, it must be some hot product or hot offer. Then you want to drop the price. Else you're going to create something, you want to create something entirely new and put it out there. Make sense? All right, this offer should be unique, otherwise it won't have the same shock. It won't have the same shock effect. All right, it wouldn't have the same shock effect or shock factor. So example, so let's say you are a photographer and you have two offers currently. So you're a photographer, or you are a style expert, or you are a business coach or whatever, so you can put yourself in that picture. So you can offer a $197 paid webinar or masterclass, okay, about starting a photography business. You can offer that for free. When people purchase your $997 online course, some of you like this prices, put your own price there. If your price is lower than this, that's okay. If your price is higher than this, that's okay. All right, this is not the time for you to talk about increasing your price. This is time for you to talk about selling, lowering your price for some things, not everything. Does that make sense? So you can offer people like a 60 minutes one-on-one coaching session with you when they purchase your XYZ course for XYZ amount. So you can stack up your original offer. You do not have to like offer a discount where you slash price. Some people, your business, that's what you must do. You have to do that. Some people, no, you have to either use the stack strategy. Is that clear? Then the third thing you want to know about is to have a firm deadline. Have a firm deadline. So like a typical launch that you have, you don't just start a launch and that doesn't have an end date. Every launch has a start date and an end date. Every launch has a start. So everything that you're going to be, including your Black Friday, is a launch. All right, your Black Friday is a launch. It's not just you not selling normal and just putting something out on Instagram and saying bye, bye, bye. No, this is a launch. This is a launch. So every element of a launch should go into this. You're going to build anticipation. You're going to build your list. You're going to run ads. You're going to get people ready. You're going to create your graphics. So this is a launch. You're going to write your emails. You're going to sequence it. You're going to automate it. I mean, if you already have those. So it's a launch already. Okay, don't look at it otherwise. It's a launch. It's a whole launch. And if you do it properly and give it the attention, okay, that it deserves, not just needs, but deserves, you're going to be able to inject some serious cash flow. That's one. But you're also going to be able to build, like you would have built an audience or added or increased your audience strength, right? Because everybody's kind of anticipating and they're getting ready for Black Friday, both the sellers and the buyers. Both the sellers and the buyers. Both the sellers and the buyers. So have your date ready. So Black Friday starts on the 24th, for example. So it means on the 28th or 27th, you're done. Announce it, let people know. If you're only going to run yours for 24 hours for just one day, then that's fine. If you're going to come back on Monday for Cyber Monday and say, hey guys, we're back again and we're going to be doing this for another 24 hours because it's Cyber Monday, announce it, keep it at that. Don't stretch it. When you're done, you're done. Are we here? Are we still good? When you're done, you're done. If you walk into the shop, you're going to be able to get 50% off or whatever percent off, from the spa treats that we on this and on that and on that. But it only lasts for 3 days. From this date to that date. You can even get people to book ahead of time. See, you've got to think for your own business. You know your business. I don't know the nature of everyone's business here, but you've got to think for yourself. You can even get people to book before time. For my business, for example, I can open up a wait list and get people to be ready for my Black Friday. I'm going to let them know the price. I'm going to let them know what I'm selling. So people are excited. For your business, it may not be like that. You can get people to actually just book. If you run a spa service, for example, if you offer spa services, or you run a spa, hold on, guys, or you run a spa, you can announce your Black Friday, 2 weeks ahead, right? And you can get people to start to book. Let them book before time. You can even get them to pay before time. Listen, you can do this. That's why we tell you all the time to invest in your brand, to invest in your business, to position yourself as the obvious choice in the industry, to have excellence run through your entire business. And it has to run through you first because you are the owner of the business. You are the CEO of the business. So it has to run through you first so that it can run, through the business. Because if it runs through you and you are the one that's, you have the vision for the business, you'll be able to inject it into your business. It will become a culture. So start to think, and you can write stuff down, and at the end you can ask me, and hopefully I can give clarity on that. Okay, but we can give clarity on that. So again, have a start date and an end date, and announce the date. Write that down. Announce the dates. Announce the dates. Don't just assume people know the date for Black Friday. Don't assume they know the date for Cyber Monday. Announce, be the one people are getting information from. Even if people already get it from somewhere else, let them know that you know it. That's what it takes to be an expert. That's what it means to be an expert. So announce it. You think people don't know? You think people don't know that Black Friday is coming? Some people don't know, but some people know. So, but why am I hosting this webinar? Why am I hosting or teaching this class? Why did I make it free? You see? Now you're here and you know that I know my onion. That's the same thing that I'm teaching to you. Go out there, position yourself. Let people know that when they come to you, let people know that, oh, next year Emily's going to teach a Black Friday class. Emily's going to always teach she always teaches a Black Friday class, and she always makes it free. Emily's always going to be the first person who start talking about Black Friday in October, even in September. I was going to talk about this way weeks back. I wanted to be the first talking about Black Friday because I wanted to prepare my community. I've already been prepared. So I wanted to prepare my community for it way before now. But of course, life happens. I got busy and blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, hopefully this is going to be of help to some of us. It's going to be like a wake-up call. So if you're already thinking, oh my God, I need to do this. Oh my God, I need to make this work. I need to make this count. And yes, you can. So another thing you want to do is to seed your offer. You know what that means? You want to seed your offer. So that means that you want to really start getting your people ready. And one of the ways that you can actually seed your offer, you can open a wait list. You can let people know that you're going to be offering your companies or business. And some of you need to begin to watch the way you speak or the way you communicate. Even if you're the only person in your business, you need to brand your language, brand your words, brand it. Branding is powerful. Branding is the highest of your life. Brand it. Don't just be talking, just loose or anyhow. Brand it. Instead of coming out to say, I am offering this, you can say, my company is offering this. Don't worry if you're the only one. You've got to see beyond you. See beyond you. Before I started building a team, I started speaking and seeing beyond me. I saw people in my company. I saw people filling up departments in my company. I saw that we had a what do they call that room? A boardroom, and I saw myself wearing red bottom heels, and I'm there. My people are also, my manager is there, my CFO is there, my this is there, and we're making powerful decisions that change the world. So you've got to see beyond you. Everything communicates. Everything communicates. You've got to invest in your personal growth because that's the only time when you can see beyond you. You can't see beyond you if you're not growing personally. Invest in your own personal growth. Learn, study, get trained, get coached, get mentored, read books. Expose yourself to things that can move your life. You've got to be moving forward. Let me share this quickly. So yesterday I was in church, right? And a number of you, if you know me very well, you know I talk about my church a lot and my pastor, because I mean my church, my pastor is a major game player and change agent in my life. And I was talking, and people are always asking me, how did you start doing all of this that you do? And I was sharing with three or four ladies. I serve in the host and hostess ministry in my church. I no longer serve in the choir. So we're the ones that welcome people. You know, we say, hello, welcome to the King's Assembly. It's good to have you in church. Hello, glad to have you in the King's Assembly. Enjoy the service. You know, that's what we do every Sunday. Everybody that passes by, we have to greet them. We hug, we give candy, we give balloons to the children and all of that, right? So kind of like the customer service department of the church, kind of, right? On Sundays and Wednesdays. So I said something to some people that were listening to me, because we're sharing about the leadership trainings that we get in church every month, once a month. We get this leadership training in church, and we've been doing that for the last 15 years. You know, for the last 15 years, and it's free. The only thing that they don't give us in the leadership training is the certificate. If not, you can imagine someone that has been trained, soaked and exposed to leadership training for 15 years. What do you expect? What do you expect? I don't need a certification for that. What do you expect? My words, my commitment, my growth, my proof, my result is my certificate. So I was sharing with the ladies, and I was telling them it's a taboo. And I told them specifically, I said, I'm going to be nice. It's a taboo to be in the church for 2 years and not grow. It's a taboo to be in this church for 5 years and not make progress. It's a taboo to be in this church for 10 years and not make progress. It's a taboo. You have to cut away the religion and grow personally. You have to be relevant in the marketplace. Whatever it's going to take from you. And they were all looking at me like, they didn't know I talk like this. You know, you have to. All right, Dr. Motola, it's fine. We'll send a replay by God's grace. You have to look at yourself and say, it's a taboo for me to continue to remain and do things the way I've been doing things. I've got to level up. I've got to get past this. I've got to do whatever it takes to get past this. Right? So what we're talking about before I got into this church stuff, who can take me back to what we're talking about quickly, so that we can round up. Let me see. Yeah, 1 hour into our time. Who can take me back to what we're talking about before we got into this church stuff? Seed offer. Yes, of course, I see that on my screen, but what exactly were we talking about? I don't seem to remember. Let me see. Okay, interesting. Investing in yourself and brand. Okay, we're talking about how you should brand your language. Oh, great. Kent, give me a flyer. Get the graphics people to give us a flyer on branding your language. So I would use it. It's my stuff. If you use it, please make sure you quote me. All right, good. That's why the rest of you need to open your mouth and be speaking and be teaching and be training. Because what happens is when you teach and train, you also learn. You know, I don't know how to explain it scientifically, but you also learn. Yeah, thank you so much for your help, everybody. So brand your language. So you're going to you can put out like 1st of November is a good time to actually announce your Black Friday. So you have today, you have tomorrow. 1st of November, I think it's a Wednesday. So if you're I'm thinking of going to do a photo shoot tomorrow. So if you see a new picture of me on Wednesday, remember we had this discussion, you and I, right? So I'm hoping I can do it. I was supposed to do it today, but I canceled. So hopefully I can do it tomorrow. And I'm gonna have new pictures, okay, for the rest of the year, sort of, right? So, but you can put out a picture, or you can put out a flyer, or you can put out a video, okay, and announce that, hey, welcome to November over here in XYZ business or company or something. You know, we are preparing for the biggest sale. I've even used crypto. You better write it down, because I probably not remember what I said. It's not on my screen. We're preparing for the biggest sales party or event or weekend, because it's a weekend, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday of the year. And we are cooking up a storm. We are doing this. My team and I, you know, I'm just saying, if you don't have a team, I'm not saying you should say you have a team, right? But I'm just telling you, you know, we're cooking up a storm. We're doing this for you. We've never done a Black Friday sales. This is for those that have never done, you know, you can be transparent. We've not done a Black Friday sale, but we're doing it this year because my coach Those some of you, I'm not your coach per se. But yeah, it's fine. For the sake of this, I'm your coach, right? I'm your coach by proxy, right? Good. By proxy. Who here? Who am I their coach by proxy? Let's see your hand. If I'm your coach originally, you know, like we interact every day, kind of, right? Don't raise your hand. But those that I'm their coach by proxy, even above, of course, right? So you can begin to. You will have plenty. Rachel, Sandra, look at you guys. Oh, look at you ladies. Okay, great. So put it out there and let them know we've never done this before, but we're excited to do this with you and for you. Watch your grammar, communicate properly, powerfully. You're a child of the Most High. Powerfully, you're a brand. You're special. You're unique. You're the obvious choice in your industry. Don't worry if you're not it right now. Let the mind be in you. Be thinking like it. Lock that in your heart and begin to show up every time like that and as that. Okay, right. So you guys are going to do this, right? So 1st of November or 2nd of November, you can use first to greet people and something. The second, you can put it up. So seed your offer. You can put up a wait list and tell people to start getting on your wait list because you're only going to open up this offer to people on your wait list. And you better open it up to only those on your wait list. If you know you can ramp up the growth of that wait list, you know you can get hundreds of people on the wait list. So you're going to find what the area of your own strength. I know I can get 1,000 people on my wait list for Black Friday because I know how to do it. I know how to put up a lead magnet in no time. I know how to run ads. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. And I know how to make the offer that I need to make. So if I only want to open it up to those on my wait list, I can do it. If I want to open it up to people on my IG, I can do it. So you want to really, really go in the area of your strength. So you can use the strategy where you open up a wait list, or you let people know that every day, the price for this item will go up. So if the item starts at 10,000 naira or $10, by tomorrow it's going to go up by $5. So from 10K it becomes 15K, or it becomes $15. By Sunday it becomes $20. By Monday it becomes this amount. So that first day and second day you're going to get the most sales. And then the last day, because people know that after this last day, this last sales, the price goes to the original price, or the price will double. And keep your words. Mean it, communicate it, and make it happen. You do the right thing. Is this blessing anybody? Launching my website on Black Friday to drive sales. Woo! That's good. That's superb. That's superb. That's beautiful. That's a good one. That's a good one. So you're launching something new, and it's a website. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So as people go to your website, listen, IB, you can take this, or some other person can take this. So you launch your website, okay? Make sure there's a freebie on your website. All right, offer them something. I know you have a meal book or something, cookbook or something. Even if you don't have, you can create one ASAP. Get your designer to put something to get it quickly. All right. So get them as they go on to your website, because you're going to be telling people, hey, our website is ready, it's launched, we're excited. After how many years, we finally have a website. Tell them that. You tell them, go visit our website, check it out, leave a feedback for us, tell us what we can improve. But at the same time, we have a freebie there for you. We have a special gift for you. Tell them that and put that gift there, and let there be an opt-in page, an opt-in form, where they can put in their email address, and automatically they will join your email list, and you would have people ready for your Black Friday sale. That's something you can do. So you can have it as a wait list, okay? Or you can just offer them the freebie, but for them to get the freebie, they are going to have to give you the email address, and then you begin to build anticipation. You begin to nurture them for your Black Friday sales. So the next email you're going to send out, it should be automated already. So any of you listening to me and you want this automation done for you, even if I'm not going to coach you on personal branding or on marketing or on coaching or on monetizing your knowledge, because those are my stuff, right? Even if I'm not going to coach you on those, if you want me to work with you to create the automation funnel for your Black Friday and beyond your Black Friday, of course, you can send me an email, or you can reach out to Kent. If you're not in the School of Personal Branding, you need this. If you're in the School of Personal Branding, of course, you're going to get it from me. It's part of the course in the school. All right. Else, just send a message to Kent, and we can get on a call to walk you through, all right, how you can actually set this up for yourself. An automated funnel. Can I sell my book on Black Friday? That's what we're sharing about. That's what we're sharing, HL. I'm very interested. Okay, Sandra Philip, please send a message to Kent. Do you have Kent's number? Kent, show yourself up. Show up and let Sandra know how she can contact you. I don't know if she's in WLU or I don't know how I'm not sure. Sandra, are you in WLU? Okay, Kent is gonna pop up his number, our number right there. And then you can chat to us, or you can somehow, and our email address. Okay, you're not in WLU. Okay, Kent will sort you out right now. Okay, so these are some of the things you can do. Okay, these are some of the things you can do, and I'm going to let us ask questions till 10:30, and then we're gonna shut this down. So start seeding your offer now from 1st of November. From 1st of November, you're going to have about 3 weeks to Black Friday. That's enough time for you to actually maximize what's coming for Black Friday, or what you want to offer for Black Friday. Okay, so start seeding your offer. Start talking about it. When you go live every week from November, you're going to go live and tell people your call to action should be that they should join your wait list for Black Friday. You're offering this, you're doing that, you're doing the biggest stuff. One thing, you know, in the hair industry, you've got to big up your words. Hello, big up your words, big up yourself, big up your communication, big up your brand. Stop doing small things. Stop acting like a small fish. Stop. It doesn't pay you, it doesn't serve anybody. And if you, all right, let me not go there. All right, so this is a little bit about the seeding your offer, and there are different ways to actually seed your offer, not just the waitlist way. There are other ways. You want to start putting out flyers. You can actually start counting down. So for 1st of November, or you can share a greeting motivational content for 1st of November. Then 2nd of November, you can start counting down 23 days to the biggest sales once of the year. You're going to see mine very soon. You're going to see mine very soon, right? You're going to see mine maybe today or tomorrow. No, from November, I beg your pardon. You're going to see ours, right? And we're going to run ads to it because we want to build the list. So let me tell you something quickly. You know, you're my people, right? So this webinar, this class right here, we're going to offer it to the public for free, but we're going to get everybody that wants it to give us their email address. You see? Yeah. That's why today's class is a bit different. But I wanted us to have access to it first. I wanted you to have access to it first. And that's why we held it with you. We could have not held it with you guys. But I wanted my community, I wanted WLU and ESL Tribe to have access to it first, just in case we decide not to even use it anymore and decide to do something else. Because we have lead magnets already that we can use, and we have the ones we can create in 24 hours, right? So we're gonna give this class out. So you're gonna probably see a flyer that says the biggest. Get ready for the biggest, or I would say, let me prepare you for the biggest sales season of the year, Black Friday and something. And we can run ads to it. And we're going to be telling people to get access to this particular free training. Right. It's just that it's too long. I want to start creating short trainings, 25 minutes, 15 minutes. That's all. I don't want us long ones. So when it's live, it's usually long. But when it's not live, it will be short. So we're probably going to do this, or I'm going to redo the training and just keep it to 25 minutes, something like that. Yeah. So when it's live, you're gisting with people, you're asking people questions, so it makes it long. I'm just sharing with you guys so you can learn some of these things. There's going to be a lot of competition, especially in digital product space, which I'm in. That's my space as well, right? How do you compete with the top dogs in your industry? Yeah, okay, we'll come back to that question. All right, so be everywhere. How do you compete with the top dog? So that's like, how do you compete with me if you and I are offering the same thing? And of course, I have people that are still like top dogs. But that's why you build a community, right? That's why you build a community. For example, I have WLU, I have my ESL Tribe, I have my email list, I have Instagram. You build a community where some people just know that they're going to buy from this woman than they would buy from somebody else. I have people that come to me and tell me they have spoken to 3 coaches on personal branding and but they just knew it had to be me. That my faith factor, my God factor, my this, my confidence, my energy, they knew it had to be me. So those top dogs don't have this. A lot of people come and tell me that, Emily, the reason why I'm connected to you is because of the God factor. You carry it shamelessly. Those top dogs don't have it. People are hiding God. You see? So that's one way. So what is your competition doing that or not doing that you can do? What's your competition not doing that you can do? Most of you that are here, you came to me because of the God factor. You came to me because of that, right? You came to me because of that. Most of you have paid me, invested in my coaching because of the God factor. So yes, Kella, community is key. It's so key. Building an audience, I like to say, if you don't know anything that you should be doing right now with your life, with yourself, as a business owner or someone that wants to run a business, start building a community. Start building a community. As you build your brand, anywhere you take your brand to, that community will follow you. Your personal brand, I'm talking about a business, so that when you change business tomorrow, people will not follow you. When you build a personal brand, they will follow you. That's one of the beautiful things about personal branding. All right, let's go on. So the fifth thing is that you should be everywhere. You've got to be omnipresent. You've got to be omnipresent. You've got to be everywhere. All right, you've got to be everywhere. Once you're live, once your offer is live, once your Black Friday offer is live, like on Friday morning, you should plan your Black Friday offer. I'm thinking, Kent, can we put together let me not say it so that people will not go and take our, let me write it down. So guys, pause, all right? This is an idea the Holy Spirit just dropped in my spirit. So I'm going to write it down because I think it's pretty important. Let's see what we can do. Hold on, I'm writing, you see? I'm still with you guys, okay? That's why I say you better be listening to the Holy Spirit. I'm writing. So, great. Okay. Awesome. We should offer this. Got it. Holy Spirit, you're so cool, right? You're so sweet. Yeah. You're so sweet. Awesome. Awesome. When the Holy Spirit just gives you something, you calm down. I feel like they just poured water on me, not cold water, warm water. warm one. All right, so let's go on. So you want to be everywhere. You want to be omnipresent everywhere at the same time. Okay, and this is only going to happen when you plan ahead. Remember our very first step, our very first key or tip, when you plan ahead. Don't wake up on Black Friday. I forbid you to wake up on Black Friday, except you're not doing this. If you're not doing it, I'm not talking to you. But if you're doing this, I forbid you to wake up on Black Friday day, on Black Friday and just be taking unawares. I forbid you, right? I forbid you. You start planning from now. Okay? You start planning from now. We're going to give you this replay. So you start planning from now. Be everywhere. So once your Black Friday offer goes live, it's live. Once you announce it on Friday, right? Once you announce it, go all in on promoting your offer. Okay, go all in on promoting your offer with, in Facebook groups, go live every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, go live. This only happens once a year. Go, you know what it means to go all in? I should have made those in capital letters. Go all in, all in. Remove shame. Go all in. Live on Friday, live as soon as you drop it on your page on IG or wherever, an hour from there, go live. Say, guys, our Black Friday offer just went live and we're excited. Hey, practice. This is why we've been telling you to go live since, so that you will get used to speaking. It's the fastest way to actually get used to public speaking. Speak, go live in videos, talk. Speak. Stop hiding your brand. Stop hiding your light. Stop hiding. So go all in promoting your offer. Post it in Facebook groups where you belong, if they allow it. Okay, good. Post it in go live. Send to your email list. Post to your stories. Post everywhere. Run ads. If you know what they call retargeting ads. So if you've built a list, there's a lot to learn in marketing. We probably will start a marketing accelerator or marketing academy or something. There's a lot to learn in marketing. So that when I'm teaching you marketing, I know I'm teaching you marketing. I'm not teaching you about God. I'm not teaching you about scripture, even if I was to mention scripture, because it follows me everywhere. I'm not teaching you about personal branding. I'm teaching you about marketing. There's a lot to learn about marketing. There's so much to learn about marketing. There's so much that we don't know. Every one of you here listening to me, you should have your own website. You should have at least one funnel. You should have some sort of automation in your business, whether you sell physical or digital, or you offer services. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If your business is online, you should use the online tools to your advantage to make it easier. You guys have made me go into very serious teaching mode. You know, so guys, that's so be everywhere. Let people, as soon as they wake up, they see you. Put video, prepare your videos. Don't be caught unawares. Don't stumble into Black Friday. You cannot say because you are a part of this class. You cannot stumble into Black Friday. You cannot stumble into Black Friday. You have to walk into it intentionally. As Black Friday comes, you say, I'm prepared for this. This is what I'm expecting. This is my goal. This is my Black Friday revenue goal. This is my Black Friday. This is the number of subscribers I'm going to have. This is the number of followers I'm going to get. This is how my ads are going to run. This is the ad I'm running. I know the video I'm using for the ad. I know the graphics I'm using for the ad. I know who I'm collaborating with. I know what I'm selling. I know the price. I've calculated how many customers I need to have. Be ready. All right, be ready. Be ready. Somebody type in the comments, be ready. Be ready. Type it in the comment quickly. Everybody go. Don't waste my time. I said that with love, all right? Be ready. Good. Be ready. Keep it coming. Be ready. Awesome. Thank you so much, Rachel, Sandra, Nima, everybody. Be ready. Ibinabo, Lydia, Falilat, Freda. Yes, everybody, be ready. You should have typed that in bold letters, actually. Be ready. All right. So be everywhere. And the way to be everywhere, like I said, is for you to prepare. You prepare the videos, prepare the graphics, prepare the podcast audio, anything. Just be ready. Be strategically start planning now. When you show up, people will fear. People will fear. And I need you to do that. Number 6, which is the very last, follow up a lot. Because you put your Black Friday stuff out there doesn't mean it's the end of the world. All the sales will rush in, all the customers will come in. It's not going to work. Marketing is continuous. Marketing doesn't start and stop. It doesn't stop. Marketing doesn't stop. Everything you do is marketing. Everywhere you go, you're marketing. Every time you open your mouth, you're marketing. Because you're a brand and you're a business owner. So be marketing. When you post a follow-up, send the emails. See, some people are going to buy on the first day. Some people are going to buy on the second day. Some people are going to buy on the third day. Some people are going to buy on the very last day. Some people want to see that you reach the end. Those people, they are by the corner. There are people we call lockers. A kind of message appeals to them. There are people we call, hot audience. These ones are ready to buy from us. They are ready. Anything we are selling, they are ready. So you want to appeal to these people, and you want to make sure that you follow up. The moment you post it, you put it out on Friday. On Friday, for example, which is the very first day of the Black Friday, you want to post 3 to 4 times. Post, spam your people. Don't worry. I said it. I sent you. Spam good. I'm just saying that be shameless with your marketing and your selling. What you're selling has light. So bring light into your customers' darkness. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right. So follow up. If some people have reached out to you in the past via Instagram DM and they say your price was too much, now you have something that is way less. See, a lot of people, there are hundreds of people that have reached out to me. They want to work with me. They want to join my school of personal branding, but they say it's too much. Okay, now I have a branding course that you can buy for $97. I have a branding course that you can buy for $47. I mean, yeah. Why will I have such a course and keep it quiet? I'm going to reach out to every one of them. I'm going to get someone on my team to send every one of them a message. Every one of them a message. Right? Every one of them. So you should do the same thing. Don't feel like you shouldn't do it. You should. All right. So these are my final thoughts. Don't be afraid to be salesy this period, this Black Friday that's coming. Don't be salesy. Some other times we'll tell you don't be salesy. Don't be salesy. This one, be salesy. All right, be salesy. You're going to be posting back to back from Friday till Monday, till 11 p.m. on Monday, till 11:59 p.m. on Monday. Mark my words, I said 11:59. Write it down. You will post back to back till 11:59. When you post at that time, 1 hour left to the end of our Black Friday, you will never see this offer again. I've given you scripts for something. Write it down. Write it down and get out there and shine your light. This is where we come to the very end of this training. Any questions? We did it. We did it. Yay, we did it. 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 Any questions? Any question? This is where you get to ask me questions. Everybody, come on, come on, come on. Yes, applaud me. Say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. I'm going to turn my video on now, because yes, you can pay attention. You can look at me now. Right. So thank you so much for your feedback. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We're doing Black Friday and we're doing it with style. We're doing it with pride. We're doing it with boldness. We're doing it and we're going to be a blessing out there. Yes, people are going to give us money in exchange for the value and the blessing that we bring into their lives. And that's what's going to happen, right? That's what's going to happen. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see all your beautiful messages. Oh, thank you so much. All right, so can we take questions now, or is everybody good and clear and ready to hit the road in November? Anybody want to ask a question? Like, let me see your hand. Like, put your hand up, indicate or something, so that I'll call you. All right, I see a hand. Nima has a question. Okay. Can you raise your hand? Like, don't type it in the chat box or chat room. Just raise it so that I see it on my screen. Else, all the messages that are coming can we launch a product on Black? But yes, you can launch a product on Black Friday. You can launch a product on Black Friday. You can launch a product on Black Friday, yes. But you have to build anticipation. You know, explosives have been detonated. All right, you have to build anticipation, you know, so people are ready for what you're launching. They know the price. You know, there's a landing page or something, depending on what you're launching. So I need you guys to really open up for the next, hold on. I need you guys to open up for the next, oh my, it's already 10:22. Kent, how many minutes do we have? How many minutes can we give? Please talk to me quickly. How many minutes can we give? Send that to me privately. Let me know. How many minutes can we give? All right. But to respond to you, yes, you can launch on Black Friday, but you have to get your people ready. All right, you have to get them ready for what you are going to be launching. All right, for what you're going to be launching, and depending on what you're going to be. Oh my God! So Ken says my time is up. Say 10 minutes max. All right, great, fantastic. 10 minutes. Yeah, that's going to be like 10:30, 32. So 10 minutes. Ken's 10 minutes, and that's it. So, like I was saying, you can launch, but whatever you're launching on Black Friday, remember, people are expecting like a crash in price. So whatever you're launching, depending on what kind of brand you're building, all right, you don't want to launch something that's going to make you the cheapest on the block, the cheapest kid on the block. That's not what you want to do. You can actually launch and have a high price. Listen, you've got to work on your mindset. And I'm not talking to the person that asked this question. I'm speaking generally, depending on what you are putting out there. This is why you should have somebody by your side, a coach or a mentor, because I cannot share everything here. Not because I don't want to, because we can't. We don't have the time. And it's not been thought about. It's not been thought through. I'm not having a discussion with you back and forth, and you're speaking, I'm speaking. I understand your business. I understand your goals. I understand your vision. I understand your story. You know, I don't. But just to generally speak and answer that question, all right? Because I'm new to Black Friday, so please, what contents can I sell? Or I'm not going to be able to answer that question right now. It depends on what your brand is about, right? It depends on what your brand is about. Depending on what your brand is about, then you know what to sell. So you could be selling a physical product, or you could sell digital products. You could sell an ebook. You could sell an online course. You could sell a coaching offer. You could sell a group coaching offer, you know, a 30-day stuff. You can sell a challenge, a 21-day challenge. You know, you could sell, there are different things that you can sell. You can offer services. You know, if you offer services, let's say you run a spa or massage or something, you can offer services. All right. So it all depends on what your brand is about. All right, hold on. I saw a question there. Those that raised their hands, I'll come to your question shortly. Okay, Rachel, I think you've already asked a question. So those are things that you can actually sell. All right. And remember, you must have a community that is ready. So if you have a community right now, you've got to prepare them. If you don't have a community right now, you have to start building a community. Understand that. And the earlier, this is your opportunity to do that. And if you're going to sell an ebook, I saw somebody or some people say they want to launch an ebook or something. Yes, you can actually launch an ebook, but instead of just launching an ebook, I mean, how much can you sell an ebook? How much can you possibly sell an ebook, especially if you're selling in Naira? How much can you sell it, right? So what you want to do is to probably bundle that ebook up. So instead of selling an ebook, sell a bundle. Instead of selling an ebook, sell a bundle. Instead of selling an ebook, sell a bundle. So this bundle is going to have, that ebook is probably going to have a workbook. It's probably going to have a mini course, or you can have a masterclass. You know, all of this are digital stuff. Or you could have like 5 days of coaching. I'm just saying, or a month of coaching, right? So that's what you can sell as a bundle. That's going to be taken more seriously than if you just put out an ebook. Okay. Please, Mark, how do I manage a community for physical products? I'm hoping I'll be able to respond to that question. So, Kent, once it's 10 minutes, let me know. If you're building your personal brand, you can actually build a community. All right. So what you should be doing about the physical products is you begin to teach people about the physical products in the community. All right. Every personal brand has to be teaching or educating or entertaining or inspiring or informing. Right. Yeah. So people should be able to come to you for something that they don't know that you can teach them. Okay. So if you're building a personal brand, then you can build your personal brand around the physical products that you are selling, right? And then you can have a community around that. Can a dropshipper of shoes do a Black Friday? I already explained that, so you have to watch this replay because I explained that. Somebody asked a question, similar question. You're doing extraordinary work with Germany. Things are happening in speed since September. I'm proud of you, Zoliswa. See you in the School of Personal Branding. I'm proud of you. Well done. Yeah, my total chef bond. Oh, beautiful. That's good. Okay. All right, Zoliswa, thank you so much. You can take questions from people raising their hands. All right, I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so Richard, you already asked your question, right? So I'm not going to call you again. Honey Stevens, go ahead. If you want to speak, let me know. I'm just going to pause the recording. I'm going to pause the recording, right? Because we're going to make this available to people. But I think you can ask anyway. It's fine. Honey Stevens, go ahead. Honey Steven. Okay, not Steven. Steven. You're welcome. All right, Nima. Nima, you can ask your question. You want to speak? I've asked you to unmute.
Hello, Mom. Thank you so much for impacting us greatly this morning.
You're welcome.
I'm so blessed. All right, so my question is, I'm a certified relationship and certified mental health coach. And I do this together because there's a thin line between mental health and relationship issues. So over time, I've been looking at what products I can sell alongside with my service, because a lot of people are skeptical, or because of the stigma behind mental health, they don't come forward. In the last week, I ran a promo that offered people the availability to seek my service within their budget, and I got a lot of responses. It was really, I think that was the best I had sold in a long time, and I was really excited about that. So this Black Friday, I've never done a Black Friday before, and I'm excited about this. I want to hop on this as soon as possible. And I'm looking at what bundles can I put together that looks interesting enough for people to buy without shame when it comes to stigma and all of that. I tried a divorce package because a lot of divorce has been going on. That didn't work. So what package can I sell, ma'am? Thank you.
Why didn't the divorce package work? How did you try to sell it? What was it called? What was the messaging around it? What was it like?
It was building a community of single parents, male, female. There was no restriction to it. a safe place where they could onboarding, and people who are in the process of getting divorced, to give them that support. Okay, I am a single mom, so I know the process. I know what I went through, and I didn't want anybody to have to go through what I went through. So I was offering support through the beginning, right up until they found their feet or their emotions together. So what I did was create a community. I put up ads. I created a group. I don't know what I did wrong at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cannot see the art. I cannot see the messaging or read the messaging. I can't tell what your brand is about. I can see your page. I'm not sure what you're saying or what I'm not sure the community you're building. I don't know. So I cannot really tell what would have gone wrong, but of course something did go wrong, right? So in regards to the question that you asked me, you can repackage stuff, or you can rebrand the language, around offers. I have someone in my School of Personal Branding. She's here as well. She's a relationships coach, and she works with people that have gone through a divorce, because she has as well, right? And she's helping them to heal, and go after life with all that God has blessed them with. And she's doing very well. Currently, she sells her coaching offer for $497. When she first came, she was selling it for way less, like for peanuts, but now she's selling for $497. And at some point we're going to get her to even take that price up, because we're positioning her as the Gucci premium coach for in her niche. Okay, so you would need to look at your messaging. Okay, some people are they want to hide. All right, so you want to ensure that you create some sort of open space, even with yourself. So you have to, one of the things I told her as well, that is working for her more than anything else, is that she's now sharing her story. Initially, she was hiding her story. The day I got on a one-on-one session with her, which I gave her as complimentary, and I heard her story, I was like, this is your story, and I don't see it anywhere on your page. So now she's sharing her story, and she's happy that she's able to do that. And she's even she's even remarried, and she's happier, right? So you might want to share your story over and over. As a matter of fact, if you're building a personal brand, your story is your superpower. You should share it. I'm going to go back to sharing my story. I'm going to go back to sharing my story. I've come a long way. So yeah, we don't talk about that anymore. But I'm going to go back to sharing my story so that it can resonate with the people that I'm called to serve, or that God has put in the path, on my path. So share your story more, share how you healed, share how you overcame, share how, client testimonials as well, share how they can book a 15 or 25 minutes discovery call with you, and it's going to be free. So now that it's going to be free, people might want to jump on that because it's free and it's one-on-one. Then from there, you can now sell coaching to them. So back to the question that you asked me, what can you sell? You can sell coaching, right? You can have a bundle, all right? You can have like a heal yourself bundle. Don't use that name, all right? I'm just giving you an explanation. I'm just trying to say something. You can have a bundle, and that bundle could have a workbook, like a self assessment or self-growth or whatever we decide to call it, workbook, where you walk them through how they can answer questions for themselves to refine themselves, regain confidence and purpose and something, depending on the direction of your coaching. I'm not sure what your brand is about. Okay, so you can have that bundle, and you can have a workbook, you can have a meditation, because you're a relationship person and you're talking about mental health. You can have an audio, you can have an audio course, where they hear your voice. You can have an affirmations audio, you can have 100 and something affirmations. You can even sell that. So you can have that and the workbook, and offer two of them together: affirmations mini course or audio plus workbook. If you already have a book, you can add it. That's going to be 3 products in one. Offer it for a tiny fee that is far from what you usually, I don't know what your offers will be. So if you're my student and you are selling your coaching for $497, then yes, we can sell this type of bundle for $47 or for $27 or $97. It has to be something under $100, you know. But if you're my students and you have something you're selling for $3,000, then we don't want to price you down, all the way down. It would all still depend. So I don't know if this helps. So those are things that you can sell. You can sell coaching. You can have you can even make 2 offers on Black Friday. So you can have this bundle, right, that is selling for this amount, and then you can have offer A, offer B, right? So offer A is this bundle, which is XYZ amount, $37, something. And then you can have offer B, which is your full-blown coaching. And in the offer B, you can tell them that they're going to get this other offer A if they buy offer B. So you give them 2 options. Some people are going to say, oh, I can afford offer B, but I really want it. Then they're going to go for the other one because the other one is affordable. So make the other one really, really affordable that somebody cannot say no to. Not just somebody now, your ideal customer. When you know who your ideal customer is, when you have niched who that person is, this person, you know them, it's clear that you're speaking to them, the content you're creating is for them, then it becomes easier to sell to them. When your pricing is correct, so your pricing is right, it becomes easier to sell for them. But if you're just a mental health coach, I was going to say this, and thank God I remember. If you're a mental health coach for everybody, it's going to be a problem. If you're a mental health coach for all the women in Nigeria or the world, it's going to be a problem for you. If you're a mental health coach for all the men, it's going to be a problem for you. You know, when it comes to your personal brand, you want to be a specialist. So you want to be a mental health coach for a group of people, all right, who are struggling with this particular thing. So not just a group of people, but they're struggling with this particular thing. So that's how you niche, right? So you want to be a mental health coach to women who have gone through a divorce and are dealing with heartbreak or something. You see, I know a lawyer. I know a woman, she's a lawyer, and she's a divorce attorney, but her main or primary audience are women who have gone through a divorce, but they lost out. They didn't get anything. They didn't get any payment. They didn't get any, I don't know what they call those things in, you know, law. They didn't get anything. So she works with them to get what was due them or what is due them. So now she's teaching a lot of women to know the law, understand it. Don't be a fool. Don't let love blind you. Just understand it, know it. You knowing it would also help people not to even use you because they know you know it. Let everybody respect themselves. You know? So now that's what she does. So she's an attorney. Number 1, she's a lawyer. Number 2, she's a divorce. She's not a lawyer for everybody. She's not a lawyer. She doesn't go to court for everyone. It's people that are women, especially divorced, not just divorced, but you divorced and you do not get anything. All right. So that's basically it. I hope that helped. Nima, right? That was you. Nima, I hope that helped. So thank you, everybody. Yes, we've actually come to the end of this session. Thanks for being here, and see you guys in the group. You can ask questions. You can share your aha moments in the group. Tell us what you learned from this. Tell us how you're going to be preparing for your Black Friday sales. We're gonna try to do this some Mondays, not every Monday. Next week Monday, we're also gonna have another class, but that class is not gonna be recorded because it's our paid class. But you guys are gonna have access to it for free. Hopefully, if we change our mind, we'll let you know. Don't take that too seriously, but we'll try to do our best because, of course, this is the School of Personal Branding Property. It's the School of Personal Branding Property. All right, everybody, have yourselves an extraordinary day, and I look forward to being of help to you, further help to you. If you need my help, if you need to reach Kent for anything, please feel free to do that. Let's go and start planning for Black Friday and the entire Black Friday weekend. All right, I'm looking forward to your testimony as well that you're going to share. For those of us that have never done a Black Friday sale, those of us that have done it before but it didn't work, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. All right, Chioma, Rachel, and everybody else, thank you so much. Bye, everybody.